Dave?
Hey, how are you, Kent?
Yep, thanks for having me today.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Thanks for calling me and reaching out.
So I'm the new Sukup grain bin sales rep in the area, and I just thought I'd reach out to you as a co-op because it seems like you would have the target market for people that would potentially buy my product.
Sure.
So here's a little packet for you that will help. Has a table of contents and everything.
Yeah, honestly, we do sell some grain bins, but I'm really not familiar with your product. I've talked to a couple of people that are, but if you can tell me about it, I'd love to find out more about your company.
Okay, so we have grain bins for farmers and stuff, and we have commercial bins that would entail your use.
Mm-hmm.
And so it really benefit you in two ways to become a dealer because you can use them yourself for cheaper, to pay somebody the extra markup, less overhead, and then also you can deal these bins out. So let me ask you, how well are your bins standing?
They're okay.
Okay.
But honestly, I think we could do better. A lot of my customers, some of the farmers around here are concerned about quality. I have customers that are willing to pay a little bit more for higher quality, and then I also have some customers that maybe are looking for something a little bit more affordable. So I have some that are price, some that are quality. Honestly, if we could strike a balance where it's a solid product for a solid affordable price, that might be the way to go. So
Okay.
I'm curious to see where you guys kind of are in the market.
Yeah, Sukup, quality is what we live and breathe, and so the price is pretty reasonable for what kind of quality you're going to get out of this product.
Mm-hmm.
So the farmers around you, do you know of any of them that have Sukup?
Actually, I know two of them, and that's how I found out about your company and your product. But they seem to like your product. I know there's a couple other competitors out there, but I'd be interested to switch. So I'm not hard and fast on one of your competitors. I want to make my customers happy, so I want to give them quality. But at the end of the day, I also have to be able to make some money myself. And so, whatever company can help me better do that, I'd be interested in working with.
Yeah, sure. And usually our dealers see double-digit margins pretty easily. So, you're talking in figures. You're talking that's pretty good profit for your company.
Yes, absolutely.
So, but yeah, I'm surprised it's only been a few because honestly, our product is great, and usually people once they start with one, they usually build one bin at a time, and then they try a Sukup and they erect more of them.
And then they're sticking with that brand.
Sticking with Sukup.
So the customer satisfaction is pretty high.
Yep. And the biggest thing they love even more than that is just the customer service that we provide. So if they go to our website, it directs them to the nearest dealer.
Mm-hmm.
So in your case, you'd be new to the list. They can they can also get a hold of us pretty easily for troubleshooting, whatever. They can call us and we provide, and if they have problems, we're right there. So.
And now, is that available as a dealer? If I have issues, then you're my contact. I don't dial in and get a robocall or a voicemail or anything.
Absolutely.
You're my point of contact no matter what happens from here on in.
That's correct. Yeah.
Wonderful.
I give you my number and you call me only. You don't have to worry about dealing with a bunch of people on the way or a bunch of noise. So these we also, aside from the grain bins, we also got dryers. So you got external dryers and you got in-bin drying.
Now, which of those do you recommend? So I'm selling to farmers here in northern Wisconsin. Which do you recommend with our climate and our moisture? Where should I be looking?
So you're gonna definitely at least want an external dryer. External dryer, the kind of corn you're gonna see, it's gonna reach moistures that are too high for the in-bin drying to be effective. It will not be able to dry corn at such a high moisture that you're going to receive. So you need an external dryer to bring it down within spec for these ones to be able to work. These are really fuel efficient,
Mm-hmm.
but they have to be within the range that it can actually function. So
Sure.
For it to be effective. So it's if you have the two together, do not dynamic duo. Realistically. So then But at the very least, you're going to need an external dryer. You don't need
Sure.
a big dryer.
Okay.
So, yeah, you got any more questions for me at this point?
So if I were to decide to go with Sukup, and I was, decided to go with you, how quickly can I get my hands on some of the bins? Is there a wait time? Is there, how long does it take
Sure.
to fulfill the order?
Usually because of how long it takes to build these bins, sure there's some kind of a rush, but it's not, so like they usually purchase it and then we send it to you and then you send it to them. So
Okay.
you don't have a lot of on-hand storage. It doesn't take up much of your space. And as you can see there also, I wanted to point out to you how strong our roofs are.
Mm-hmm.
They're rated for several thousand pounds, 10,000 pounds or better usually.
So snow loads.
Yeah, snow loads, wind. As you can see in the packet there, I had a picture of a car actually sitting on top of the roof.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right there. That was a demo that we had done, and we were really satisfied with the results we got out of there. Because the bin roof held the car up in the air. So it was really impressive what these roofs are built for. But back to your question, you had asked.
When we'd be able to get our hands
Oh
on.
yeah, so we create more of a just-in-time inventory.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, yeah, you're not sitting on a bunch of inventory.
Perfect.
It's not rusting away, and it's not in your way when you're plowing snow and stuff like that.
Great.
So yeah, so then you're just kind of the middleman in there because we can't do it all ourselves. So that's where you come into play.
Sure.
So then we also build our walls better, as you can see here. This is the competitor. There's a pocket in there, and it's really bending the metal over. The Sukup walls create very little stress.
Sure.
Points. So it also adds to the durability that I was just talking about. Those are those are features on the commercial and the regular grain bins. So you're going to see that kind of quality through all of our products.
Great. That's what we're looking for.
We also have larger manholes, extra large openings. A lot of these bins, they got small openings, and it's troubling even for you or me to get in there. And there are
It's getting harder for me. I keep growing.
Yeah, exactly. So we got large, and we also got remote operated lid tops. So rather than climbing up to the top to open the lid to allow the corn to go in there, you can just hit a button and it'll open the lid. Which in my case, growing up, I always had to crawl up there, and it was always a pain in the rear end.
Yeah, right.
So
Getting to be my age, I don't want to go up there anymore.
Exactly. So yeah, we got all these features. Our sweeps, our unloading sweeps are one of a kind. You can't even compare them to the rest of them because their quality. Some people build other bins and then put our sweeps in them.
Oh, okay.
Because of how good our sweeps are. So
even the competitors are using your product.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
So or it's the people that build the competitor bin. They
Sure.
say they want our sweep in there because the unloading rate is faster, and with the faster unloading rate, semis are in and out. And
Time is money.
Time is money. So, you got any other questions so far? Trying to find something for you.
Well, your knowledge of the product is impressive. Obviously, you come from a farming background, you know your products, and you know what I'm looking for. What I do know of the brand is impressive, and I really like the quality. You're stressing quality and you're stressing customer service. Honestly, I am willing to pay a little bit more for that. I want to be able to pick up a phone and be able to reach you anytime, and we take care of whatever the problem is right away. So that is impressive.
Absolutely. And then another thing that's unique to Sukup is we have, because you can have, cemented in unloading augers. They're level with the ground, and some people can't afford that. So then they still can drive over these augers and unload, but they don't have to mount them in the ground.
Sure.
So it saves them a lot of money and hassle if they can't afford it or don't have enough time to do it. So the semis can still just drive straight over, dump, and go.
Good. At this point, I don't think, we're not ready to go with an in-ground. We just don't have the money to do that. But that's good to know that we have that option.
Absolutely. Yep. Is there any other questions you have for me at this point?
Not at this point.
Okay, so what I should say, how are you? So what's your? Are you want to move forward with this product? Can I get you a sample to try out here?
Yeah, I think at this point, if you want to put a proposal together for me, I'd be happy to look at it. We're probably going to be making a decision here in the next 2-3 weeks. But if you want to put a proposal and get it to me, or we can meet again next week to go over it, I'd love to talk to you again. And at this point, I'm interested.
Yeah, sure. How about I get you a sample of our product
Okay.
today? Does that sound like something that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm very interested.
Yeah, sure. So you have your phone number here?
Yep, it is 800-555-1212.
Okay, so I'll be calling that number, and
Okay.
I'll be getting you your sample,
Mhm.
and so then going forward with that, it'll be a bill for it. So then, but I really appreciate you having me here today.
All right, thanks for coming, and we'll talk next week.
Thank you, Dave.
Yep, have a good one. Nice
You too.
meeting you.
You too.
I'm not buying from him. He's a crook.